Have you ever had difficulty in how and whom to call or approach for a specific problem or grievance? Have you ever visited several offices to get a simple problem resolved? Have you ever called to complain about a problem only to realize that the call number is not the concerned department or person? Would you like to make a request with a simple, easy to use form with the convenience of the internet or a smartphone? Would you like to avail anytime, anywhere as per your convenience? I am a young innovator named Prajwal H, studying in PGS National Public School, Bangalore in 8th standard, and today I present to you the solution of these problems in the form of an easy to use free mobile application called FixMe, which is proudly built using MIT App Inventor. This mobile app is a solution to report major problems throughout our country. Now, let's see how the FixMe application works. Well, this is the welcome screen of FixMe. It has a unique custom designed logo that has been designed by me using Paint 3D. It also has uniquely custom designed buttons that have also been designed using the same software. You can also see a small image sprite that is scrolling across the screen down below. I gave more importance for the user experience to create a simple, easy to use and experience a delight during the user interaction. Throughout this app development process, I have ensured to declutter the components extensions by keeping the content and interface elements at the minimum. I've tried to make the best use of graphics to make my app look more appealing. Now let's click on the continue button. This initiates the process of checking your internet connection. Since this app requires an active internet connection, it is important to check that before loading the application or the main application itself. Now let's continue with signing up on this app by clicking on the sign up button indicated in blue. Now this takes me to the sign up screen. Now in the sign up screen, it asks me some of my details which I have to enter. So I'll be doing that in a jiffy. So as you can see, I have filled out all the fields here and I am ready to create a new profile. But before that, we can also set a DP, that is a display picture of your profile, like any other social media application too. For doing this, you can just click on this profile icon as you can see, and then we can select the picture from either gallery, file manager, photos or any other media app that is available on your mobile. So I'll be selecting this picture as my DP. So as you can see, this display picture is successfully uploaded. Now I've tried my best to reduce the fields, and also I've tried my best to make it feel like any other professionally developed app. One more thing I would like to show you is the validation that I've done on each field. For example, for the mobile number, it shows us a number keypad as the mobile number consists of only numbers. It also has another validation. Now we all know that in India, the mobile number cannot be greater or lesser than 10 digits. And this is something that I have implemented here too. So if I decrease 1 digit, it's now 9 digits. Now if this text box loses focus, we can see that this text box is highlighted in red color, which tells us that the phone number is not appropriate or correct. Now if I enter another 9, which makes it 10 digits, the phone number becomes black again, that's its original color, and indicates that everything is well. Now what is the secret question and the answer? Well, the secret question and answer is used for your forgot password. In case you forgot your password at any instance, you can always answer the secret question with your secret answer and you will have your password displayed, which I'll be showing you in just some time. Now let's sign up. Now after signing up, it usually takes you to your main screen, but for tutorial purposes, I restarted the app to show you what the login screen looks like too. Now as soon as I went to the login screen, you can see that your phone number and your password has already been entered for you, which reduces high amount of time that you would spend on filling these fields too. So what is the forgot your password that I was speaking about earlier? Now forgot your password, basically, as you can see, the secret question is what is your dream company. So now if I enter the answer to the secret question, I should be able to see the password displayed on the password text box. So I'll just delete the password here. Alright, and maybe I'll make this invisible, and let's give the answer to my secret question. So it was IIMB. Again, this is not case sensitive. Okay, and as you can see, the password is displayed on the password text box. And now while clicking on login, you can log into this application successfully. Now this sign up data is stored in your Firebase DB. So this is the main screen of the app, and I've tried my best to push the boundaries, make this as graphically appealing to the user as possible. And I've also displayed the profile. As you can see on the top, there's your profile display with your name, your phone number, and the number of complaints that you have registered till now. There's also a small menu that I've created on the top left corner, and it has a lot of other options too, such as register a complaint. It has my complaints, edit profile, share app, feedback about this app, and then the logout and the close menu just closes the button. Now the bad road, garbage, street lights, electricity, pollution, water, pest, education, healthcare, others are some of the buttons that we can see here, and they are mainly the categories of the problems that FixMe covers. Before talking about that, I would like to show you the menu of FixMe so that it is easy for you to navigate throughout the app. So this is the menu. So the first button that we can see here is register a complaint, which is nothing but the screen that I've opened right now, and hence it just reloads itself. The second button is my complaints, which we'll be speaking about in just some time. Now the third button is the edit profile button. When clicked upon, it takes us to the same sign up screen, but now it is in the edit profile mode. So you can change all your data except for your phone number, because it is your username and it cannot be changed. So you can change your name, you can change your DP, your password, your secret question and answer. And after you're done, you can save your changes, or if you don't want to save them, you can directly cancel them too. For now, I will be cancelling these changes. So as you can see, each button is also animated. Now let's move on to the next option. The next option is the share app option. So when I click on this, it enables the sharing component of MIT App Inventor, and I can share using any social media app present on my mobile or smartphone. So when I click on WhatsApp, I can send it to a particular contact. Now it shows you the FixMe logo as a file. So yep, I have sent it. Now this is the logo, as you can see here, of FixMe, and below that is some text. It tells us check out this awesome socially contributing app. It's called FixMe. Click on this link to install, and this link will be available as soon as this app is uploaded to Google Play Store and is ready for production. So that was the share app option, and now we have left out with the feedback about this app, close menu and log out. Now I'll be showing you the feedback and about this app in just some time, but the close menu simply closes the menu, and the log out logs us out from the application, deleting all the locally stored TinyDB data in our application. Now let's move on to the main objective of FixMe, that is to register a complaint. Now the first step that would be required for registering your complaint is to select the category of your complaint. Now in this case, I will be selecting the category as garbage. Now after I select the category as garbage, I get a list of problems or sub-complaints you can call, or subcategory of the complaints under the garbage group. Now in this case, I will be selecting the debris removal or the construction material complaint. Now this brings me to another screen, and as you would have seen, as soon as the screen was initialized, or in just some time after the screen was initialized, the map reset itself to the center of my location, and this is my current location. and I've also placed a marker which indicates your current location. Now as you can see, the problem has been populated automatically here from the previous screen. And one more thing you would have noticed is that the problem location too has been auto populated on this as the same. Now if I want to refresh my location, I can click on the small GPS icon which you can see here. And remember, this is a non-editable or a read-only text box, hence I cannot change the address of this text box. And now as you would have seen, as soon as I clicked on the GPS reallocation button, the map slightly changed and now my location is a little different because I've just moved some steps. Now there's another option for adding your description too. Now this is not compulsory, but it is a preferred practice to add your description so that the admin understands the complaint properly. So now there's also an option of the text or of the speech to text here via the speech recognizer component of MIT App Inventor. To enable it, you can click on the microphone icon or at the right side of your description text box. There is a lot of garbage in this area. So this was my problem description. So as you can see, this has been populated onto this text box and this is also editable. So if I want something like maybe I want to make this T a caps, or I want to add something more, I can definitely do it. Or I want to replace something that hasn't been caught by the speech recognizer, I can do that too. Now the last step, or the second last step, would be to upload a picture of your complaint so that the admin or the person who's willing to solve your complaint understands it better and he has a view of what the current situation in that particular area is. So for this you have two options. Either you can click a live picture of your complaint or you can select it from your gallery. So in this instance I will be selecting it from gallery. So I click on the gallery button and I go to my gallery. Now I go to album, okay, and I select the picture that I want. So this is the problem that I want to appeal as a complaint. So now as you can see, this has been populated here. We can see the garbage that is lying on this beach, and I think this should be removed. So let's submit this complaint. So for submitting, there's the submit complaint button. So I'll be clicking on that. And it shows me thank you for registering your complaint, and it shows me a complaint number. Now that's not all. There's also a notifier that comes above, also showing me my complaint numbers, as you can see here. And this enables us to see a complaint number sometime later if we haven't cleared out a notifications area. So this is a push notification. So let's click on OK. And it takes us back on to our main screen. So now your complaint has been successfully registered. How do you verify? You can click on the My Complaints option which you are seeing here. And if you remember, our complaint number was 1104. Now I'll click on 1104. And as you can see, there is a picture uploaded of before and after. There is the map of the current location or of the location where the problem was reported, the complaint number, and all the other details have been displayed here. There's also another option of share your complaint. So if I click on this, I can share this complaint with anybody else. So let me share it with this contact. As you can see, there is a picture that has been uploaded here, and there's all the details about this complaint right here. So now let's come back and log in as an administrator. Well, if you're wondering who an admin is, then let me tell you. An admin is a government representative or official who is responsible for solving and handling these complaints. Now for registering or for logging in as an admin, you will have to enter your mobile number as 123456789 990. And remember, while signing up, you cannot sign as the same mobile number, or you cannot sign up with any other already registered mobile number, as it will throw you an error. Now let's enter the password. The password is simply admin, which is nothing but admin. But if you have also noticed, there's a small show and hide button here, so you can show or hide your password. So now I'll be clicking on login and I'll be gaining the administrative access now. Now as you can see, it shows me welcome admin, a wonderful message, and it also shows me all the complaint numbers of all the users. Yes, of all the users, not only of one account but all the users. Now I can go to each individual complaint and view them too. But what if we have 50 complaints, or let's say our app has around 100 complaints registered? In this case, we would have to either search the complaint. So I've provided a search bar here, so you can search the complaint number. For example, I want to search 1101, and you can see the number of results found, the number changed, it became one result found, and also the complaint number is displayed. Now what if I don't know which complaint number I have to view? Because as a user I would remember the complaint number, but for an admin or for the government representative, it's completely new to him, and he doesn't know what complaint number consists of what. So for understanding the complaint better, or for sorting them out, he can simply click on the filter button. It'll bring him to the filter screen, or to the filter option. So via the filter option, he can filter the complaints or the data within the complaints based on problem status, his address, pin code, or his address or pin code, the problem type, that is the problem. For example, I searched the debris collection. So you can see debris removal or construction material based on problem date or based on reported number. Only one can be selected at a time. Now as an admin, he would want to see the not solved complaints most of the time. So now let's click on search to search the complaints here. Now as you can see, there are only 2 not solved complaints, as it indicates that, as the text indicates below the text box. Now the first one is 1104 and the second one is 1102. So as we had registered the 1104 complaint as a user, let's click on that complaint to view it as an administrator. Now it doesn't look a whole lot different, but it does have some additional features that only the administrator will have. Now the first feature you would have noticed is the small phone icon beside the phone number. Now this can be used by the admin to directly contact the person who reported this complaint, maybe for any additional information or any other reason. So now let's click on this icon to actually see what happens. So it tells me the complete action, so I'll select phone, and as you can see, the request a phone number is dialed up here for me, and if I press the call button, there'll be a call that is sent to this requester or the person who reported the complaint. Now let's come back to fix me. Right, now another special access that is only applicable to the administrator is to fix the complaint or close it. So in that context, what we can do is we can click on the fix complaint button, and to confirm that the administrator has fixed the complaint and to notify the user, it asks us to either take a pic using the camera or select one from the gallery. And for now I'll be selecting it from the gallery. Alright, so let's go to albums, let's go to recent. Yup, yeah, that's how it looks like, right? Okay, so it gives me a message saying congratulations, complaint status changed to resolved. Okay, thank you. And now as you can see, the problem status becomes resolved, and there's a date that is added below beside the problem status or beside resolved, which is nothing but the date of resolution or the date in which the complaint was resolved. And now another beautiful feature is that you can see the problem and you can compare the before and after. That is, before it was fixed, how the problem was, and after it is fixed, how it is. So as you can see, this beach was so dirty before. Now it is as clean as any other beach. So that's the advantage of Fix Me. Now another feature is again the same thing. It's a little different, but this time it's the share complaint option. Now this screen also has been reused completely. New changes. Now if I send this complaint, you can see there's a message. Again, gives us all the details, can be used for various purposes. Let's come back to Fix Me, and let's come back by clicking on the back button either in the top or in the bottom. Now there is another small option that you would have noticed in the top right corner, and that is for the feedback. Now the users that have registered their feedback can just, or the admin can see the feedback by clicking on this icon, which takes him to the feedback Google spreadsheet. So now I can view all the feedback from all my users. How wonderful! Through this, I can apply the process of design thinking and understand what my users truly want. Okay, so let's come back. Now let's log in from the user's account, and again let's see how the complaint looks like to the user too. So now I'll be logging in from the user account. Login. Okay, very well. Let's go to my complaints. And now let's click on the same complaint, that is 1104. Now as you can see, this is retrieved from Firebase DB, which is a real-time database. And now the problem status becomes resolved. There's the resolution date. The user can see the before after date, and I bet he'd be delighted seeing this problem solved and seeing this beach so clean. And also one more thing you can notice is that the call icon is now disappeared because this is a user account. Now this completes the complaint life cycle. Congratulations, you have just become a responsible citizen by registering the particular complaint. So another cool feature that I have embedded in Fix Me is the feedback option, so that the users can voice their feedback just like a complaint to the developer, and they can tell what's good, what they don't like, or what needs to be improved too, so that the developer can act based on this and he can increase the user experience tremendously. So the first thing that would catch your eye is the rating section. So the rating 5 being the most to the rating 1 being the least. So if you can see, the label beside it also changes or populates based on your selection. So, and another thing is the description. So you can describe your feedback, what needs to be improved, what is already very well, etc. And another modern technology that I've made use of here is the speech recognizer, or the speech to text component, which we can also call. So what this will do is, if you speak anything, it converts it into a text and populates it into the description text box, saving a lot of your time and effort manually typing this text. So let's give it a try. This is a highly socially contributing app. So that's there, that's the description, and now maybe we can even edit this description. And okay, so you can see there's the app became up, so we can always edit that because the speech recognizer is not quite accurate all the time. So now if we submit, then we should be seeing the same feedback updated real time onto the Google Sheets spreadsheet. So let's click on submit in 3, 2 and 1, and there it is, in a matter of seconds uploaded onto the Google Sheets. And we can also see a cool notifier message that has also showed the same. It showed us thank you for your feedback. Now another option is the about this app option. So through this about the app, you can read what the app is about, and you can also look at a tutorial which I'm recording right now on how to use the app and what are the advantages of this app too. So there's an activity starter that is present, or that activates itself, that starts the activity when the YouTube button is clicked upon, takes you to YouTube and plays that tutorial video. So that's all about Fix Me. So there are also other small features, but I think I'll end this here, as these are the major features of FixMe, mainly the complaint life cycle which I've designed. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for giving your time from the bottom. I would like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for giving your time, seeing this tutorial, and using this app to make our nation better. Thank you.